It gives us a very comprehensive view of what is the virtue, what's the concept of virtue and goodness in Islam. لَيْسَ الْبِرَّ أَن تُوَلُّوا وُجُوهَكُمْ قِبَلَ الْمَشْرِقِ وَالْمَغْرِبِ. It's not all charity, all good, that you turn your faces towards the east and west. The same subject. There are two full sections of the Quran, of the Surah Al-Baqarah, which discuss direction of the Qibla. But two sections before we found the beginning. لِلَّهِ الْمَشْرِقُ وَالْمَغْرِبِ فَأَيْنَمَا تُوَلُّوا فَثَمَّ وَجْهُ اللَّهِ. And two sections later, we are again having the mention of the same issue. Don't think that this is all virtue and this is most important. You have attached, out of proportion importance to this issue. لَيْسَ الْبِرَّ أَن تُوَلُّوا وُجُوهَكُمْ قِبَلَ الْمَشْرِقِ وَالْمَغْرِبِ. The real charity, real good, real virtue is not that you turn your faces towards the east or west. وَلَكِنَّ الْبِرَّ. But actually charity and virtue is the virtue of a person. مَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَالْمَلَائِكَةِ وَالْكِتَابِ وَالنَّبِيِّينَ. The first precondition of virtue and goodness and all good is to have faith in Allah. Who has belief and faith in Allah, وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ, and the last day, وَالْمَلَائِكَةِ, and the angels, وَالْكِتَابِ, and the books, وَالنَّبِيِّينَ, and the prophets. And number two, what is the manifestation, practical manifestation of this iman? Number one, وَآتَ الْمَالَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ ذَوِي الْقُرْبَى وَالْيَتَامَى وَالْمَسَاكِينَ وَابْنَ السَّبِيلِ وَالسَّائِلِينَ وَفِي الرِّقَابِ. They give away their own belongings, their own wealth, although they themselves love it, in spite of their love for it. This mal, this wealth is definitely dear to their hearts. But despite this love for this property and wealth, they spend it. And they spend it for whom? Zawil Qurba, close in relationship. Wal Yatama, and the orphans. Wal Masakin, and the poor. Wabna Sabil, and the wayfarer. وَالسَّائِلِينَ, and the beggars, وَفِي الرِّقَابِ, and in releasing the people from the bondage of slavery and maybe also of debt. وَابْنَ السَّبِيلَ وَالسَّائِلِينَ وَفِي الرِّقَابِ وَأَقَامَ الصَّلَاةِ. Second practical manifestation, and he established the regular prayers. وَآتَ الزَّكَاةِ, and he paid the charity, the regular charity, the compulsory charity. And number four, وَالْمُوفُونَ بِعَهْدِهِمْ إِذَا عَهَدُوا, and those who fulfill their words and promises and contracts when they have made any contract, any promise. And number five, and last but not the least, rather we should say the most important, وَالصَّابِرِينَ فِي الْبَأْسَاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ وَحِينَ الْبَأْسِ. Those who show perseverance and patience in distress and affliction, and at the time of conflict and war, and they are steadfast, they show patience, and they are ready to risk everything for the cause of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ صَدَقُوا وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُتَّقُونَ. They are the people who are really truthful, and they are the people who are really pious, who are really God-fearing. Now this is, as you have seen, the name of this ayah can be Ayatul Bir. The ayah which gives us a comprehensive view of what is bir, what is virtue, what is charity. And this gives us a full character picture of a person. Because the goodness or iman, real faith, it permeates the whole personality of a person. The whole personality is changed. If there is real iman in the heart, وَلَكِنَّ الْبِرَّ مَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ وَالْمَلَائِكَةِ وَالْكِتَابِ وَالنَّبِيِّينَ. That real iman in the heart will change and transform the whole character, the whole personality of a man. And that has been described in 5 terms. Number one, that he gives away his wealth, although it is dear to him, for the needy, the poor, the orphans, and so on. Number two, establish prayer, pays the regular zakat, and he fulfills the promises that he makes, the contracts. Whatever he has given word, he sticks to them. And finally, then he is steadfast in the struggle between evil and good. He fights the evil. He challenges the evil. And if there is time to have patience, if there is persecution, if there is opposition, and he is afflicted with distress, pain, he has to go hungry. He has to take risks about his own life. وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ, which we read in the 19th section. So that gives us a total picture of a man, of a person, of a character who is liked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is actually a good person. He is actually the one whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves.